Yeah, this party synergy. That was weird, I was stuck on her decoy. What the hell is that guy doing? Ah, he's fighting something else. Very well. He's not taking any damage either, so pretty good.
That should be the last of them.
That was easy.
The Mascherines are being created.
Yes, my lady.
The White Spire has been taken. Our powers grow by the second. And yet...
You never told me how he fit into your plan.
That's
it
it
is
of doubt.
sufficient to know that all is well.
That is not good enough.
It must be.
The blood of my people is on my hands. Our culture is in ruins because of me.
You love this city.
More than you know.
And if it falls, when you had the chance to save it, have faith, my child.
But why? Why would she follow what it says blindly? That makes no sense. Nice. I like this kinda comic booky cutscenes. That's a clever way to overcome the whole low budget thing.
The crown is assembling. I can't believe they actually agreed to come. How are you?
Fine.
I mean it.
So do I.
Word is at the streets already. People aren't sure what to do, now that the Hall of Songs is gone.
Is Vasco finished with Oli?
I don't know.
Call him in.
Is there anything else you need?
No.
Cold.
Where is he?
Scouting the premises, looking for the entrance.
Into what?
This place was a prison, back in his days. The knife is somewhere inside it.
But he's told you what it does?
The Dementicate believe that the artifacts were Viennav, physical representations of various aspects of their god, Breag. The heart was a representation of the ideal that was free will. By itself, it achieves little, but when paired with purpose, it can work wonders.
Like create Mascherines?
Yes, with the seed, which was an embodiment of progress, of growth. Just those two artifacts are enough to create Mascherines from souls, to help them ascend.
How do they work?
Like any other Mascherine. With the heart and the seed on a face, All it takes is some mental effort, some will, and...
And we turn into Mascherines?
Yes.
By the light, how are we supposed to stand up against something like that?
The knife.
Yes. It is the counterbalance. Instead of progress, it is stasis. Instead of growth, it is death.
Death?
In a permanent sense. Using the seed gave their souls motility. From Fey to Mist, and Mist to Fey. They'd never truly die.
And the lands would be filled with Fey, too. They would just keep coming back.
Which is why the knife was sent down. With the heart, it has the ability to destroy Mascherines and Fey, and leave nothing behind.
Well, that doesn't help us.
There's more. The seed and the knife have properties on their own as well. In line with its purpose of progress and growth, the seed enhances the bearer's soul, expands and deepens the connections they have with Mascherines.
I witnessed Lucia branding earth in the Hall of Songs. She's supposed to be a firebrand.
And the knife?
It is the idea of death or stagnation. By itself, it grants stasis of the soul, prevents it from ascending.
Immortality?
It'll stop us from being turned into Mascherines?
Yes.
Then that's our answer. We need the knife if we're going to stand up against Lucia.
And Oli will lead us to it, once he remembers where the entrance is. In the meantime...
Sir, the crown's gathered. They're waiting for you.
I'm
How
on
are
my
these
way.
doors open exactly? Are they automatic? That was a weird way to open them. Maybe there is a mechanism, but why would it be outside of the room? Alright, cold lighting. Cold down lightning strikes around the caster to deal damage and stun enemies. Yeah, we'll put that in. This is what he had. I think that's all she had. And again, that's better. No, we'll switch back to that. Don't have enough masks. Oh, they don't. I was wondering what they do. I think that might be better. We'll see. Depends how long they last, I guess. Alright. Can't go that way. Okay. That was a weird lord of... We know nothing about that place. Fair enough. Didn't know they had colonies. Aha, that's interesting. So outside of the city, or at least outside of this circle, There is no magic, even if you wear the Mascherines. That's really interesting. I wonder why. If it's some sort of my sin or something. Oh, hello.
Sir.
Restore 3% focus? Nah. Reduce incoming damage for 3 seconds. That doesn't sound bad actually. Restores 2% hit points and focus. Meh. Yeah, we'll take the high proc chance. Even if we do most damage, less damage, because we'll do... the 30 is fine, I think. Yeah. This one is good. Oh, this is the reset skills. Yeah, we don't need to reset our skills. Look at that. That's cool. This studio really feels the whole music aspect in every thing in the world.
It's true. The streets are rife with the knowledge.
The city is in shock. We need to assure our peoples that everything will be all right.
All right? The nexus of our history, the sole thing in this city that binds us together, has been desecrated.
By mask runners, no less. We should have seen this coming.
We did. 5 years ago, and we quelled it then.
You call this quelled? This is what happens when we allow ourselves to be governed by such a pathetic body.
Please, Varpravia, that is not what we're here to discuss.
Oh, that is exactly what we are here to...
Enough. The Inspectore has arrived.
Huh, who's that guy?
Finally. Please, Cicero, this room has been desperate for a voice of reason. And an explanation.
What do you know?
The Hall of Songs has been defiled by mask runners. The singing tree is bleeding, and most of the songstresses are dead.
No word on why or how they managed to do that.
I have told you already. It is because of the way the registry has
Shut
oppressed
up.
them.
Do not be so quick to absolve yourself. As Masquerada, you are just as responsible.
Both of you, enough. Fill the air with any more of your vitriol and there will be no room for explanations. Go ahead, Inspectore, please. Is Pravia right about the intentions of the mask runners? It would make sense, seeing as though they've already claimed the spire as their own.
They are in pursuit of power. The destruction you see is merely collateral.
What sort of power is there to be gained in dishonoring our culture?
The power to create Mascherines.
What?
There was an artifact in the singing tree left behind by the Dementicate.
That allows them to create Mascherines?
Yes.
Impossible!
All right, let's assume we believe you. Why did they storm the spire?
To prove their power. To intimidate you, the crown, into obeying them.
There! Vengeance!
No, they have other reasons.
Your lie is running thin, Inspectore.
They believe it is
always
necessary for the city
one of
to
those
come
people.
together to stand against another cataclysm.
Another cataclysm? Are we of the same mind here?
As in the event that wiped out the Dementicate thousands of years ago?
Yes, and they are willing to spill rivers of blood if it means getting the city under their thumb.
They're insane. Fanatical.
Well,
They actually believe this? That they're going to save the city?
With every fiber of their being. And unless we stand together, the Masquerunners are going to swallow the guilds one by one.
And if we stand together?
We need to reclaim the White Spire.
No.
Previa!
Don't you see what this is? A fabrication, based on our ignorance of the old world, created to gain the Registry our aid, simply to reclaim the throne that they've lost. There are no artifacts or a coming cataclysm. The truth is simple. The Masquerunners rebelled, struck out at the heart of the society that's oppressed them, and finally pooled their wits together and claimed the Spire as their own. And now the scum of the White Spire have woven a tale in an attempt at winning back their control over us. But to that I say...
It is true.
And here I thought you'd lost your voice.
Fabio, what do you mean?
All the Inspectore speaks of, it is all true.
How can you say that?
I've had an agent that has been traveling with him. I've heard her accounts, and at first I was skeptical as well. But give it some time and you will come to see the sense in it. It explains some of the mysteries of our land.
So you've known about this for a while, then?
And you kept it from us?
We were supposed to be better than this, Fabio.
I acted in the interest of my people. You would have done the same.
You acted in the interest of your guild. The people of the city are your people. That is what the crown is supposed to stand for.
Stop! I understand I have wronged the crown by my actions, but all is shadow under the light of the present.
Fabio, you believe him?
I do. And if you could, for a moment, put aside your Altus pride and admit there are things of the past you do not know. Previa?
I will not commit to a deluded fool's plan.
Welp. Oh, I guess we are supposed to follow here. That's kinda weird in pacing. Let's stop this meeting with all the other 5 guilds and run after here.
Previa, wait! This city needs you! This is about more than just the registry. More than your pride. Please!
You will not win my people over with lies!
Again, always one. Usually more than one, let's face it.
The Altus are leaving. Cicero? Where are you going?
To gather an army. Raise the call for your people.
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
Did you change her mind?
No, but us sitting around despairing isn't going to either. Any more time we give the Dactytes is time for them to strengthen their army. We need to stop them quickly, Altus be damned.
Inspectore, you of all understand the DHA's stance on the Altus, but even I know that they have one of Umber's strongest armies.
You are the leaders of the city, the people who are its custodians. If you will not stand up for the land you call home, who will?
Sunken stones, he's right.
What of you, Cicero? What are your plans?
Lucia has 2 of the 3 artifacts. I need to find the last one. It will give us a better chance against her.
Then come. We all have work to do.
Ages be with us all.
You did good.
We're 1 guild short.
We're 5 guilds more than we had.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. So, Did she become leader because the mother died, or she was always leader? I don't know.